Hello, hello, hello there. Today is a great day. How's everybody doing? How about embracing the fact that we actually need multiple streams of income in an economy where the instability is so real? How about thinking about, if you're not already, looking at possibilities for multiple streams of income? Today, we're going to talk about some of the benefits that could derive we could derive from having multiple streams of income. Actually, looking at it from a financial perspective, and you know what? We talk about time freedom, financial freedom, personal freedom. That's all derived out of those streams of income. So, if we have not met before, my name is Yvette Guerrero, and I come to you live in this community. We talk about social media strategies, tips, and tools. But on a Monday, we want to talk about little things that will help us as individuals reset our minds, reset how we think and act and do, and so we can move forward in our business, and not only in our business, but in our lives, because you are your business, right? And if you're not happy, if you're not healthy, if things are not going well with you, then it's not going to go well. The business is going to suffer. The business is going to, it's going to have an effect on the business. Let's get really, you know, right, put it in the correct way. It's going to have an effect on the business because it's going to lack something, because we are lacking something. Okay. So I primarily come in this community. We talk about social media strategies and tips and tools. I really do like Mondays where we talk about personal development. We talk about ourselves. We try to develop ourselves, get in the right frame of mind, reset the mindset. Looking at stuff from a real point of view, where maybe some time ago we never embraced that. Well, now we need to embrace multiple streams of income. But how can you derive with multiple streams of income? How can you actually have that? How can, it's always a how. It's not what most of the times, it's always a how. I just want to welcome everybody here today. I've missed you a lot. There's so much has happened in my family in terms of sickness and death, and really had a hard toll on me. But I'm back. I'm back, and we're gonna be rocking and rolling, like I used to on your Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But so today, let's look at something that we probably never give it enough thought: multiple streams of income. What is that all about? Huh? First, some things used to be luxury. For example, even the cell phone. Back in the day, how many people could afford to have a cell phone? Back in the day, how many people could afford to have some of the things that they have now? Or did they need it? Did they actually need it? They probably didn't. So to have that in those times, or even now for some folks, it's a luxury. It's a luxury. But when you think about it, as we evolve in time and space, they become a necessity. The computer, your cell phone, a car, systems, and and how programs. Those things is like they're built now in our in our framework. It's like they become routine. So how about thinking about multiple streams of income in that same manner? That should be a part of our portfolio, part of our repertoire, a part of our talking points, a part of our environment, a part of what we've been thinking. Because when you think about the paycheck, 9 to 5, how far can that go? Based upon our needs, based upon what we want to do for our kids, ourselves, our parents, and all of that. Think about it. If you are the sole breadwinner or somebody in your family, think about that. And I forgot to put my phone notification on. So I'll get back to that, right? It takes a while to get everything straight, right? Yeah, think about it. If you really want to gain this financial freedom, this personal freedom, or this time freedom that we all talk about in network marketing, that we all talk about. We want to go to retire early. Oh, that's a big one. Everybody wants to retire early. How are you going to do that? Because you're going to need to survive. We all going to need to survive. We need money for the things, right? We need money for the things. So we got to expand our horizon. Start thinking out of the box if you haven't already started. Some of us started late. It's okay as long as you start. Some of us have not started. It's time to start. If you look wherever you are in this world, think about the economy of where you are. Think about goods and services, think about demand and supply. Think about your desires. What is it that you like to have? So, multiple streams of income is not a bad idea. In fact, it's not a luxury anymore. It is a necessity. And I was reading, I'm an avid reader, right? And I'm reading my book, The Millionaire and the Middle Class. And let me read something. Let me share something that one aspect of it is just a little bit from one paragraph. He talks about turning your paycheck into passive income. Now, my assumption is that this writer here know a thing or two, because I worked the 9 to 5 for many years, like buku years, right? I remember the paycheck to paycheck. Oh yeah, I remember spending the paycheck before I even received the paycheck. Yep. I remember when I get the pay, my friend always say, even we gotta stretch the dollar. Yep, did that too. But then I came to a point, I'm like, man, I can't live like this all the time. I am absolutely not gonna live in that manner all the time. We have every day I gotta be stretching the dollar, right? Stretching the dollar, stretching the dollar. How much can I stretch the dollar to? So the writer here, and his name is Keith Cameron Smith, and he talks. I mean, if you haven't read this book before, you need to get it because it kind of opens up your mind to look and be like, really? This is how the millionaire thinks. And this is how the middle class thinks. There's such a stark difference, my friends. And it is really eye opening. And all of you guys should read that book, the 10, the top 10 distinctions between millionaires and the middle class. And so he's talking about turning your paycheck into passive income. Now, I know that that's kind of a bit hard because when you only have that paycheck, you really can't just, throw it into an investment or whatever because you got things to do. But if you structure how, and time it out, maybe plan it out, then you'll probably be able to do that. Working for a paycheck is not a bad idea. As a matter of fact, it's not a wrong idea. It is so important, especially when you just, you start work and you come out of college, everybody want a job, or you have a new career, you want a job. Yeah, hell yes, you want a job. Because you spend all this time preparing for this job, right? So it's not a bad idea. And as a matter of fact, we work very hard. Work very hard on those 9 to 5 to get those paychecks, right? But for most people, he said, but it's hard work. Yeah, it's hard work, but it's also risky. Why? Because you don't have the handle on that. You don't own that operation. You merely go and you serve somebody else. They can tell you at any point in time, okay, today's your last day of service, or we don't need your services anymore, or things can happen and it's all gone. Right? He said, he says millionaires will tell you they all worked for a paycheck. Yeah, once. But then guess what? They use your paychecks to buy assets. Earlier on today, I was talking to a young man, and he was talking about how he used portions of his paycheck to buy land, like land. didn't know what he was going to do with those lands, like physical land, land, but he would invest, buy. It's like we go out and we buy a pair of shoes, right? He was buying property, he was buying land, just bare land, no house, just land. But now that he's in a better position, how many things can he go and do to those property or land? He can develop them, he can resell them. You know what I'm saying? He can do so much, but he invested, he used his paycheck to buy some kind of an asset that later on down the road, or maybe in the near future, he can do something with that land. So he says, every millionaire will tell you they had their season of drought, I call it, right? Where they lost things, they go bankrupt, or they lost all their money, or the business failed and they kept trying again. So all of them that I can be reading about, all of them will tell you the road wasn't easy, but at the end of that road they realized that, hold up a second, this one little thing called a paycheck ain't gonna cut it. So they have an open eye looking out for opportunities that they'll invest in, right? They'll take the risk because they want the freedom. Doesn't if freedom comes with a price, my friends, they want the freedom. And so multiple streams of income sounds really good to them, because if one fails and there's another one to back up, and you know what I'm saying, and they can always reinvest. So let's look at some of the benefits that we can derive from having a multiple streams of income. Me and you, we're not far from it. We just need to plan it out, set it up, work at it, and it's going to happen. Okay. Some businesses that we are in, one business can give you several streams of income. Sometimes you got to do more than one, but you've got to align them with your values, align them with your desires, align them with what your intentions are, what you're looking for, right? You don't just go all over the place and be like, oh man, that looks good. That you gotta plan it out, right? Yes. So benefits. We talk about benefits. Let's look just like three of them that you can actually derive from having multiple streams of income. We talk about those freedoms already, but actually how we get those freedom, the financial freedom, how are you going to get that? Because you'd have to invest, then you'd have to invest in making sure you're making a profit on your investment, right? For you to put that profit aside, that's a stream of income. That's a benefit, one benefit, because you now have the ability to invest profits are derived from the stream of income that you're getting. Okay, now how about having more time to spend with your family? Things are working, especially if they're one of your streams of income or more than one provides passive income. Oh Lord, what is that? Okay, what is that? Passive income. So you invest once and that investment keep working for you. You only have to buy once, and once you buy, that capital that you have put in keeps on working for you. So a lot of folks have bought into the stock market. A lot of bought bonds, a lot of bought real estate. We buy into um properties, rental, whatever it is. But you put your money down once, you do this thing once, and it keeps working for you. So you work one time for this one particular thing, keeps working for you. But sometimes that one investment can give you different streams depending on what it is. And some network marketing companies have that, definitely has that capability. One investment that I know of can give you 7 streams of income. Seven. So how would you like to really get a grip on this multiple streams of income? It's not difficult, but you've got to prepare to work. It's a mindset shift. If we remain on the job, yeah, you're getting a good pay and all that, gotta do some investments on the side, my friends. Those jobs are not yours. You work for these All these entities, I work for them too. But when it was time for me to go, if I didn't do something to make sure I had something to hang on to when they said, "Oh, I don't need you anymore," what was I going to do? That's what I'm talking about. So, buying assets, think about it. Look around. There's so many. On the internet, you hear it on the news, you can do your research. So many assets that you can invest in as another source of income into your family, supplementing your budget, your income, right? Because sometimes our budgets are so big, so big, so big that the little paycheck can't handle it. So, and our lifestyle, we don't want to downsize. Well, if you don't want to downsize, then you might have upsize with the streams of income because you're going to need that money to maintain that lifestyle, right? So, but it requires knowledge. So you got to research. Got to search out the matter. Got to search out these companies. Got to search out what aligns with your values, what aligns with you, what you love, what you want to do, what will give you a return on your investment. For me, I love real estate. Mm-hmm. Yes, gives me a return on my investment, whether it's rental property, whether it's owning. Yes, because that's solid for me. My network marketing company, those provide passive income. You invest once and it keeps turning over and turning over. Okay, so the benefits are enormous. I don't know about you, but I love peace of mind. I love peace of mind. I love when my mind is at peace and I can have some freedom. So I'll work my behind off to get there. Yes, it's hard work, my friends, but when you get there, you can breathe. So whether it's family, whether it's the things you want to do, whether it's owning stuff, whatever it is, when you get there and you achieve those goals, you can breathe. But gotta work your little hiney off. Yes, they're dead. Nobody's gonna be throwing you a lifeline. So, but multiple streams of income, it's one of those things that when I used to hear about it, never makes sense to me. Not until I came out of that 9 to 5, that's when it actually started to make sense. Yes. So we work hard. So do you want to be a millionaire? Gotta work hard. Gotta work gotta work hard. Right? We work hard because we know at the end of the day, our hard work will pay off. So however many streams you want to visualize and so it can be conceptualized and materialized and just bear fruits for you. Think about it. Benefits, my friend, the benefits. One, our economies are so unstable. You never know when you're gonna get your little pink slip. You never know when things gonna happen. Downsize, you just never get picked. You never know when what somebody's sick and you need to have some kind of a buffer. I can tell you that from experience. Past couple of days, these past couple of weeks, when sickness hit my family, left, right, and center, and then death. We needed that. When I couldn't even come to you, we needed that. So if you want to passively attract and grow your team, all that good stuff, I encourage you. Like I did, I had to pull myself up for myself and enter into and invested in me so I can understand all these things I'm talking about here. So I can now boast and say, well, I am so excited that I can talk about multiple streams of income that I had no idea about. I heard the terminology, couldn't wrap my head around it. Actually, couldn't even have it. But now, yes, it's possible for you because I know, I can tell you from experience. All right, so in this ever evolving world, and the financial landscape can be so unstable, my friends, start to think about how can I add another stream of income to what I already have? And you don't have to do a million, just one more at a time. one at a time. Embrace that one, perfect that one, and just keep getting up. I'm encouraging you for that. Because every success story that I have been reading about, and I read a lot of books, my friends, they talk, those writers will tell you, yes, they had failures, they took risk, they lost it all, they started over, they said, I'm gonna give it one more try, and they kept getting up. Because in church we talk about our 11:59 hour. If you don't give up, your 11:59 hour is coming. Because a lot of people, they just like 1 minute from strike midnight, and they give up at that 11:59 hours. So you cannot afford to go. You got to keep going. That's my encouragement here today, for you to keep going. Yes, for me, yes, I like me. I set goals as well as you. We are all in the trenches working our business together, but we've got to be strategic. We've got to understand that it's hard for you alone to work, do all the things. You gotta put these dollars into assets that will multiply for you, that will grow for you, that will give you those streams of income, whether it be passive or whether it's be something that you actively working in. It really doesn't matter. But we need those streams of income. You got me? Yes, I got you too. All right, so continue to follow me at Yvette Guerrero online. And yeah, when we talk about stuff, today's Monday. Wednesday, I'm hoping that I'll be able to come to you with some social media strategies and tips and tools. Yes, I know you need that, but we have talked about a lot. So go ahead over to Yvette Guerrero online. There's a whole lot over there that you can plug into. There are a lot of videos. Follow my YouTube channel. As well as you can opt into my free boot camp, and it's lots of stuff I already put out there. And so I know that you're in a short of the knowledge. What we most times are short of is the work. We don't want to do the work. We want it to happen overnight. I can tell you right now. And the overnight success is just overnight success. Okay. So gotta strive hard in the beginning, gotta work. And then, it will happen for you. So, my friends, I want to thank you so much for, continuing to visit my page, continue to visit my channel, continue to visit um, my pages, and just getting the information that's there. Because as I said, there's a lot of information out there. Today's Monday's mindset, and I want to reset, because I'm resetting for me too, right? I'm looking at staring at those streams of income that I've established, and I'm going to maintain them, because I need sustainability. I don't need to get up every day, every 24 hours, plugging away. I want the time freedom. I want the personal freedom and the financial freedom. Okay. So I can spend more time with my family, more time with my friends, travel the world. So go on over to yvetteguerrero.com/AMF. That's where I started with you, looking at those strategies and tips that I received, and I'm going to send them to you. It's free, my friends. So guess what? The choice is yours. Multiple streams of income are not a luxury anymore. They are a necessity. And I'll see you on Wednesday, all being well. I'll be off to funeralize my grandmama, at least my husband's mom. And so just continue to pray for us and keep us using your prayers. Okay. All right. Take care, everybody. See you then. Bye bye.